Hi, welcome to my channel Aqualuna 73. This is going to be a reading for Cancer. There are no there's no any time frames attached to my readings. And possibly if you stumble upon them and you find it useful, then it was for you, okay? And I also want you to please consider your moon, your sun, your moon, and your Venus rising, because the Cancer reading may not resonate with all Cancers. There might be other placements where other readings may be more helpful to you, that you may resonate with. Anyway, please bear the disclaimer in mind also when you go on to my channel. The readings are here for guidance. Whatever choices you make is yours alone. You cannot hold me or the channel responsible for your choices. Anyway, this is a reading for Cancer. I'm going to shuffle the cards now. I already pre-shuffled the Karma Music Tarot deck as well as the Land Sky Oracle. And the card that came out for you, Cancer, for the Land Sky Oracle is the Howlite card. Howlite, it says intuition. And howlite is the type of crystal. And okay, I'm going to look up the booklet now, but what I can gather from it is the howlite. I'm not familiar with all crystals, okay? I know a lot about crystals, but I'm not into into crystals that intensely. Anyway, but I know howlite is used almost like a protective stone, a psychic protective stone. Much like amethyst or tiger's eye, etc., or tourmaline, and it's almost like it's a crystal that can give you clarity in communication. Let's see what the booklet says, and then before I get to the booklet, when I shuffle the Karma Music Tarot deck, this is the cards that it actually, I always draw one card, but it's actually two cards that fell out. So I decided, because I felt, and it's both wand cards. The one is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands. And the other one is the Eight of Wands. If there's any background noise, I apologize. I'm currently doing renovations outside, and there might be a lot of noise interfering in the background, okay? Anyway, let's start with the reading, Cancer. See what the universe has to say for you. As you all know by now, wands represent fire signs, and wands represent movement, fast movement and action. The Eight of Wands in the Karma Music Tarot deck is represented by Capricorn, this specific card, okay? You will see it's a man, he's playing chess, and he's moving. One of the chess pieces looks like the wand. And seeing that it's represented by Capricorn, it could be someone that's, what comes to mind is someone that's very methodical in what they do. I don't want to say it's almost like a person that's robotic in their behavior. It sounds so, but that is what comes to mind, is somebody who is robotic in their nature, very meticulous. It's almost like it's somebody that will set out a specific goal, and they will diligently work towards that specific goal, and without any distractions. There can be external distractions all around them. They will not be, in other words, they cannot or will not allow themselves to be distracted by external interferences. Okay, it's somebody who is I did get a distinct feeling it's somebody who is very, this could be somebody who is in a position or a managerial position, somebody who is possibly in a supervisory position or managerial position in a type of a corporate situation, possibly where there are people that you're going to manage, possibly people that you already, it could be a situation that you were in, going to be in, or possibly a new job that you stepped into, Cancer, and the job as a possibly authoritative position where there are people that are going to be working not alongside, oh, alongside you, but you're going to, awesome. Why does dictation come to mind? Dictate, why? Dictate comes to mind. I don't want to say dictate, but is this you, Cancer? Are you possibly somebody with a dictative attitude, somebody who dictates instead of asking people nicely to do something, you just bark orders, possibly, and expect people to do it? Okay. Let's see what the universe has to say for you. I don't take reverse cards, okay? Sorry, they didn't come out in reverse. It's just me that held the deck upside down. I don't like to do reverse cards, and I'm going to tell you why. The person that taught me tarot has told me that some of the lessons that tarot provide is already harsh, and it's already difficult for you to navigate certain situations, and reverse cards just adds fuel to the fire, to make a long story short. So we will try and provide messages as gentle as possible, because we're also not allowed to interfere with people's karma, and we're just here to give guidance. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, and the Ten of Swords represents obviously your thinking, your mind, your brain, your intellect, your intuition. That could also boil down to your intuition. I don't know. I don't know how intuition works. Okay, I don't know if it's a concept that comes from the mind, or I'm not a scientist. So let's just see where this goes. Okay. So let's see what the Land Sky Oracle has to say of the intuition card. It's number 38. It says here clear communication and harmony. I just said in the beginning, before I laid out the cards, that it's a crystal, can help you clear any negative energy. That's what I said. I spoke about clear communication. Howlite is a harmonizing stone. It can smooth a rough path. Howlite can also help in promoting a harmonious relationship within a larger group, like an extended family or co-workers. Okay, I just told you that with the Eight of Wands card also, that you could be in a position of, uh, with this card, I see Capricorn. Capricorns are, I wouldn't say they're methodical. I don't mean to insult. That's not my intention. It's just when it comes to goals, when it comes to them and their goals, they set out their goals, they accomplish it very patiently, very diligently, and they're consistent. Okay, so this is somebody who's consistent. This is somebody, when it comes to their goals, is somebody who's consistent, somebody who's persistent, and somebody who doesn't allow for any distractions. Okay, that this could be an energy that you're already in, or an energy that you need to uh, uh, um, embrace. And then the Four of Wands is represented by Scorpio. You will see he is like a conductor. He is like conducting, and there's only one person in the orchestra. But what the card implies is he can use that one uh, 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 participant and create a whole orchestra, meaning they can, it's almost like the magician card. They have the ability and the elements to utilize things, even through difficult circumstances. They can utilize what they have and they can accomplish goals. Okay, this is somebody that's very with a strong personality, a very persistent, very, it's almost like I get a distinct feeling. It's almost like a person who is the stuff that they accumulated, or the stuff that they had for themselves or created for themselves, wasn't stuff that fell into their lap. They worked very hard to for the things that they had. Okay, so I distinctly get the feeling this is somebody who is possibly embarking on a new endeavor. It could be in a authoritative position, etc. But the Ten of Swords indicates to me it's almost like a warning. Okay, you have to excuse me, my nose is a bit blocked. It's allergy time. It's springtime in South Africa. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we start off the reading by with the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups usually represents somebody who is he's standing in front of cups and he has to choose. It's almost like you have a decision that you need to make. Cancer. You need to decide about something, Cancer. I don't know what it is that you need to decide about. But it looks to me like with the Empress card following next. The Empress card is represented by an older person. It's somebody that's very nurturing, somebody that's very, I see this is you. Okay, this is your energy. Somebody who is very nurturing, somebody who's very caring, somebody who's very loving, a sound, emotionally sound person. And from that emotional abundance, and because he's such an emotionally sound person, they have this ability to just comfort others, and this is you. You have the ability to comfort people, to bring perspective to things. Okay? This is just an innate ability that uh, even me, okay, I've had experiences with cancers, and I can honestly say most of the experiences that I had were wonderful ones. It was amazing, it was beautiful because they just have this ability to make you feel at home. And what I mean is feel at home is not when you necessarily go into their home, but when you interact with them. They feel like an old friend, like a mother, like somebody that would nurture you. And this is you, okay? And I get a distinct feeling when I look at this whole reading that I sit here with a Ten of Swords. I get a distinct feeling that you're wounded about something, okay? You're obviously a very hard-working person, a person who is in a position of the magician. Excuse me. You are in the magician position where you have the ability and you have all the resources within yourself and in your vicinity to create the life that you desire. And I get the distinct feeling that you're already in this position, in this powerful position. Even with these two cards, like I said, it's somebody who is like a manager or that has a senior position. You could be a CEO of a company, of your own company, or you could be, it doesn't necessarily mean a big company. It could just be that you are in an authoritative position at a job or a supervisor or a manager. But there are people working that you have working under you or below you or whatever you want to call it. Okay? And you have this ability to conjure with, it's almost like you have this magician power. And I just said about this. This is what I see here in the Scorpio card. Almost like he has this wand also in his hand where he conjures up something. And people look up to you. Okay? People admire you. This is what I see in the Lovers card today. The Lovers card doesn't necessarily represent relationships or opposite sex things. To me today, it represents people admiring you, people seeing. It's almost like an admiration. I don't know how to explain this. It could be people of the opposite sex that admire you because you have this. It's almost like you're a very charismatic person. This is what I get with this card. A very charismatic person, and you have the tendency to draw people towards you with type of personality that you have. And because you're all this charismatic person, you have this ability to charm people, okay? And convince people, and that is why possibly you're in this position that you're in. And I distinctly get the feeling when they talk about the intuition card. I also spoke about earlier when I said this is also a person who is very bossy, very authoritative, somebody who is possibly very militant in their behavior. And as in the Ten of Swords, I get the distinct feeling the reason why you possibly this way is almost like it's a defense mechanism you have. Okay? It's a defense mechanism that you have to keep people away so that you don't allow them in because of past experiences that you had and that left you hurt. And this sometimes has a tendency, personal things has a tendency to spill over in your workplace as well. And I get the distinct feeling that this is what is happening here. Okay? And the reason why I'm saying is this with the Two of Swords. It's almost like you're blinded. Or I wouldn't say you're blinded and you don't want to see it, you are aware of it. You're fully aware with this intuition card. Where is that card now? You're fully, oh my gosh, where did I put the card now? You're fully aware of the with the intuition card that there is some aspect that you need to address. Oh my gosh, can't believe it, the card just disappeared. Anyway, and because of this, you're fully aware, but it's almost like don't want to. You don't want to. It's like you blindfolded yourself and you don't want to see a situation, or you don't want to address this, or you see that man walking away. It's like he's not willing to address the situation. I said it's a highlight card and the intuition card. Okay. So it clearly indicates to me, it says here it's number 38. I don't know, I think the card, oh yeah, it is. Oh my gosh, it blends in. I get a distinct feeling when I look at this reading that this situation, okay, like I said, it's almost like you're in this position where you possibly got promoted or you got a new job, and obviously because you are Cancer, you have the tendency to get very close to people, and sometimes you get hurt even in your job. Okay, it's almost like you are a family away from home. The people that you work with is like your family away from home. I've also worked in before I started my business and so on. I've also had a 9 to 5 job. So I understand that the people that you work with every day, they like become your family, the people that you spend most of the time with. And I get a distinct feeling that you have a problem in creating a boundary as to your personal relationships and your work relationships. And you might be in a situation where you're scared in this new position that you're going to enter, that it might interfere, and that this is what I'm picking up, okay? You are the person for the job, definitely. You wouldn't have gotten this position if you weren't. People saw it in you. But you obviously have to create a boundary between personal relationships and work relationships. And this is possibly why the universe is speaking about intuition. Okay. And Scorpio also. The Scorpio card also with the Four of Wands. It's almost like the universe wants to tell you to use your intuition. That gut feeling that you have, that gut feeling that we all ignore, to help you and hold it. Hold that gut feeling. You see this man is working on his coins. It's almost like he's holding a skill. Hold that gut feeling. Hold that intuition that you have about situations and people. And this will help you to navigate situations. Okay? This will put you in the Ace of Wands position and in the Sun position, where it will help you be able to navigate situations and people it helps you to create an understanding at the end of the day. You already have this a connection with people because you have a Cancer, and you can because of this emotional connection that you have. Okay, you already have this innate ability and intuition to connect with people, and the universe is asking you to use it and utilize it in this new specific job that you're going to have. And this will also help you to determine which situations need more care and which situations you need to address with a more common sense perspective. I think you understand where I'm going with this, okay? You have to excuse me, my nose is so blocked right now. And obviously, obviously, okay, I just need to make it clear this is not, I'm not sick, I have allergies. It's like my son said the other day. Every time you sneeze now, everybody's going to think you have COVID or something. We've always had allergies, and this time of the year, it's just how it is. But we have it all year round. It was always like that. But anyway, holding this skill, this intuitive skill that you will have, will put you in an Ace of Wands position. And this Ace of Wands position will make you see and perceive things more clearly regarding people. It's almost like it's going to create a better understanding of people, okay? Because you already a Cancer, and from an emotional perspective, you can identify with people very well. And if you take this approach, this will lead you in the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles to me is it's fertility, it's abundance, it's anything got to do with advancement in your job, travel, etc. Okay? Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, the universe is also asking you with the Eight of Swords that you do not stay in your head too long with situations. Because sometimes when we, like I, like I always try to explain to people, swords represent your thoughts, okay, your intellect, what you think and how you think. And cups represent your emotions. And without your thoughts, if your thoughts are in a space of negativity, if your thoughts are in a space of a lack, obviously you're going to be in this position. And sometimes as a Cancer, you tend to be in your emotions a lot, which means you're in your head a lot. Okay? And the universe wants to try to tell you that you're in the position where you can handle the situation. This is your last card. It's the Queen of Cups. And this is you. Court cards represent uh, uh, court cards represent emotions. I mean people. And this is you. Queen of Cups is an emotionally abundant, stable, friendly, warm, nurturing person. And this is you. You're already in this position and you have it within you. It's almost like you have this, I think it's possibly you having this underlying little bit of doubt whether you can handle this new position or not. And clearly the universe wants to indicate to you with all these cards here is that you are able to handle this. If you listen to your intuition, if you take guidance from your intuition, And if you come from a perspective where you not only listen to your intuition, but you also try to listen to the people that you're going to work with, and that's very important, and that's where clear communication comes in. And seeing that you were Cancer, I feel that you're able to do this is for you to be able to see other people's perspective. So if people come to you, you listen, because if we want to people to listen to us, we have to be listeners as well. And we don't listen to respond, but we listen to support. Anyway, Cancer, I hope this reading was helpful. Please take care and stay safe. Please like, share, and subscribe if it was helpful. I'm sorry for me having the sniffles and a blocked nose. Unfortunately, this is one of the things that I have to live with, living in this close to nature. Please take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye.